March 2nd, Monday. Today we got hint number 22. Uh, Latest notes. Nobody has won yet. If you haven't been working towards this puzzle, there's still time to catch up and win $1,000,000. The prize is still out there, so if this is the first time you've looked at this, you're basically on the same page as the rest of us. You can catch up pretty quick, and nobody's won yet. Today's hint said the vault is a combination lock. Letters and numbers will tell you how to open it. Obviously, if we're interpreting this literally, it sounds like the combination to the lock of the vault, where the money, the prizes, is a combination of letters and numbers. Doesn't necessarily mean that's the case, though. It could just mean that letters and numbers will tell us what the combination is. Again, I don't know if this is me overthinking it, but just the wording of him saying letters and numbers will tell you how to open it versus letters and numbers will open it. Like I said, could be overthinking that. But either way, we did actually finally get a piece of the final answer format, and it was pretty clear that the final answer will include the vault combination as part of it. Whether or not the vault combination is these letters and numbers or not, we're not sure. But either way, if you're submitting a final answer, make sure it has what you think is the vault combination in it. Otherwise, you're going to be wrong. That's what today's hint said. If we plot, so this next part that I'm going to go into, this is like, I'll say this is notes from people way smarter than me. And maybe that's just for this one section right here. I'll call this follow-up. So notes from people way smarter than me. If we plot the shortest path between locations on the globe for each of the car, horse, and plane sequences, the lines appear to spell numbers and letters, which is convenient because today's hint talked about letters and numbers. If we look at Retrocraft's documents, again, this is from people smarter than me, so don't ask me how. They plotted all these paths, and then they came up with it. These spell letters and numbers R62, and then it says backwards L34. I have no idea if it's right, but I tend to trust Retrocraft and the puzzle solvers that have been working with him on this. So this is crazy to me. I'm not even fully confident in some of these answers. They seem a little bit like subjective to me. Like this one that they're calling a 2 here seems like it could be something else. Someone in my Twitch chat as well, Kizzy0554, also threw out this code that they found from Discord, and they said this looks like the word rose, which is super interesting because obviously we had our clue from a couple days ago that was talking about smelling as sweet as one, and we think that that's rose. So I don't know if this clue is just another interpretation of what these letters could spell out to, because like I said, some of this is, you could, like the R I think is pretty clear. Some of these are clear, but then other ones it's like not really just a clear, unless some of these locations are wrong too, right? But to me, it's like if we're gonna do all this work to spell these out on a map and see the whole picture zoom out, I would want it to be like pretty clear what it's spelling out. But nevertheless, these are 2 codes that people are throwing out in the community. Shout out to people who are smarter. Again, I think this was maybe from somewhere in Discord, but either way, shout out to smarter people than me for coming up with this stuff, because it seems like this is important. It seems like potentially, let's say this is the combination of the lock, then you'd want to put it in every final answer in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it'd be like a format like a location, a combination, this. I don't know what it would be, but either way, if this is the combination, then it needs to be part of your final answer. We know that to be fact. I'm even gonna gold star this. That's how important it is. How did I gold star before? I feel like I used to be able to do this. I lost my touch. I don't know how to gold star anymore. Can I highlight at least? Let's highlight this because this is important. That's a really bad way to highlight it. Let's make it red. Green. I like green. I'm just wasting time. Let's make it like a darker green. Yeah. Alright. That works, I guess. Follow up. Numbers for this half would smell as sweet as one. Our clue from the other day, still not fully sure what to do with this. Feels like the Rose Instagram picture is important in some way, shape, or form. He himself, Mr. Beast, said that an Instagram picture from the Super Bowl was going to be important with a big clue and something with the numbers in it. The only number that we're pretty sure it could be would be like her shirt, 73, which, yes, it is like the Levi logo, but this is Levi Stadium. It could be part of the puzzle. All these other numbers on the back are kind of out of the control of the puzzle makers, so it seems less likely that they're involved. But it feels like this Instagram picture is important in some way, and we're still not fully sure what to do with it. And then my predicted finish date, I hate to do it. I hate to be almost a month away, but I am now saying Tuesday, March 31st. Maybe it's the wee hours of the morning. Maybe it's that night we get a big hint. But I think this thing's going to go like pretty much down to the bitter end just with the pacing. So, yeah, that makes me sad, but hopefully it's sooner than that. This is my new prediction. I was obviously, of course, had been saying for the past week that I thought it'd be maybe today that it'd be solved, but I don't know how anyone's going to be able to solve it just on this hint. So clearly I was wrong. But that's all that we got for today. Thank you to everyone who watched, and